Motorheads, how the hell we doing, guys? Guys and gals, I got a little preoccupied this weekend. Got busy in a different direction, and I didn't get a chance to make a video. I hope all the fathers out there, and the mothers who act like fathers. I hope everybody had a great Father's Day weekend. I know I enjoyed mine. It's important to take the day off sometimes and just rest. Enjoy what you enjoy. A lot of men that follow me, your passion's in the garage, your passion's building. Whether it be for somebody else or yourself, your passion is to build. And it's important every now and then to take the day off, shut the shop door. As the older I get, the more I appreciate shutting that shop door and walking away. So again, happy Father's Day to everybody. All right, Motorheads, how the hell we doing, guys? All right, so I think I finally got some really good stories for you coming out this week about that Baldwin Motion Corvette and about Ronnie's shop. We've been going through more and more and more. You saw my overwhelmed video the other day. Well, I'm very blessed. Seems like I've run into a young lady I worked with 20 years ago who actually helped me in my old parts business. And looks like she's going to step up to the plate. And we're going to spend 6 or 8 hours together at that shop and inventory his entire stock, which is pretty cool. So hopefully we'll have a 90% accurate inventory of what he has there as we go through every cabinet. Ronnie knows, that the parts are never going to bring. There's a lot of stuff there being reproduced. But there's a lot of brackets, nuts, bolts, and clips and little pieces that are worth selling, and that's what we're going to try to do. So, but let's talk about this car here for a minute. So I get people bring me these. I work on old muscle cars, new muscle cars, doesn't matter. I work on whatever comes to my plate, and they come to me and they ask me questions. Well, what do you think of the car? This particular car has been garage kept. Don't ask me why. It's a 2015 Camaro V6. I'm not a garage keeper. I'm a driver. I drive my cars. I drive my Trans Am a daily basis. Parts getter, coffee getter, grocery getter, run in town to the hardware store. I drive it every day, every chance I can. Why these people choose to keep these pristine in the garage, especially a V6, I could see certain cars. But anyway, so they ask me all the time, and I wanted to show you something. Let me get the camera here. Let me get the camera and my flashlight. Let me show you something. So they always ask me to look these things over. And I don't mind looking things over. But you can tell this thing's garage kept. The condensation from the concrete floor has caused all the aluminum to oxidize. But look at that spot right there. Let me get my flashlight there. These are things that I look for and people don't understand. See that spot right there? Well, you can see on that hose where that's rubbing. Now that's attached to the exhaust manifold or the head, a bracket. And you can bend that out, but that hose has already got a weak spot in it. Can you see it? That hose has already got a weak spot where it's been rubbing right there. And that hose is going to blow out eventually. It's stuff like that that I look for when somebody says, hey, what condition the car's in? It's a lot. You got to look for the little stuff. This one is very clean. We just had to put a fuel tank purge solenoid in it, which was ironically bolted to the top of the car. But yeah, you got to look at everything when somebody says, "What's the car like?" Now, I'm not putting this up on a lift. I could take this to my son-in-law, put it up on a lift, and go over it, and I'm not being paid to do that. But because I had to replace that purge solenoid, he said, "Would you look at it?" And I did. Right off the bat, I see 3 rub spots where plastic hoses are going to fail prematurely. Keep your eye out on that stuff, people. Because that right there, that is a factory flaw. You've got to take a pry bar and bend that bracket out. because that's already got a hell of an indent in the hose. And at one point, that heater hose is going to blow out, looks to me. All right, guys, stay tuned for more from the Corvette world. A lot more to come. Thanks. See you soon.